What's going down, everybody? You are now tuning into Durty Muzik Radio, sponsored by Grade A Radios. Please excuse my voice, but in the building today, we got Mr. Lil Villain, man.
What's the deal?
What's going down?
What's going down, man? I appreciate y'all having me again. It's going down.
Appreciate you coming through.
Most definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody tuning in around the world, I do want to apologize. We were a tiny bit late, but right now, I want to welcome everybody to the show. We got the infamous one, Mr. Lil Villain in the building, live in the flesh. Hey, Villain, what's good, man? What's been going on since the last time you were here, fam?
Well, you know, man, just grinding, just staying busy, man. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, but you know, we still pushing through. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I'm saying? Stay busy is the key, man. And staying positive is the way. You know what I'm talking about?
I know that's right. Well, just for those, everybody listening, everybody tuning in around the world, for those that don't know, I want to let our listeners know we are filming this episode. This interview is being filmed for TV by the one and only TJ Warner. He's going to be filming everything to do with TV, so I just want to let everybody know we're making it happen. You know, everything's...
What's up, Lowe's?
I want to say everything is it's a slow build, but you have to start from somewhere. So the interviews will be airing on Comcast channel 17 and AT&T channel 99. So for the camera, you are now tuned in to Durty Muzik TV. Anyways, so Mr. Lil Villain,
yes sir.
What's good, man? Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody around the world one time?
Hey, I'm Lil Villain / infamous Mexican villain. You know what I'm saying? Most hated, old school. Still here pushing it, man. I'm a Latin legend. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know the history, man, and you'll find out.
Hey, big facts. Well, anyways, look, I want to kick it off right off the rip, bro.
Yo.
Right off the rip. Last time we was here, we was talking about the publishing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like that's a subject that we didn't really get too much into. I don't know if we're time constraints or not, but we didn't really get too much into it, bro.
Straight like that.
But I want to get into I want to talk about the publishing one time because I feel like there's a lot of young artists around, and not just here in Houston, around the world, bro, that really don't know the game when it comes to the publishing and don't really know much about it's like you said on the last interview, what's the point of don't get in the game if you don't know your business, don't get in the game.
Straight
you
like
feel
that.
me?
Yeah, you gotta do your knowledge on that, man, before you get in something that you love. You know what I mean? Because you will get hugged. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta certify. You know what I mean? You gotta register your music, man. Get your BMI, man. It's free, man. You know what I mean? It's not hard, man. Register your stuff and copyright your stuff as well, man. You know what I'm saying? And do your spreadsheets as well. Like if you do collabs with someone else, make sure you get that BMI. Make sure, tell them the same thing. Share knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of things is that people don't really want to just teach people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of cold blooded.
Yeah.
It's money behind it, and if you don't know the business, I mean, that person who knows, they're gonna get paid off your talent and your skills.
See, and another thing too, like that.
I'm a victim of it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I seen a lot of my music out there get, and,
bro, you got a lot of shit. I don't think you got royalties for none of that.
Nah, well, right now, I did this. Oh yeah, by the way, man, get you a good lawyer. You know what I'm saying? If you got music in the past, Sound Exchange, you know what I'm saying? Harry Fox, just a little few keywords in there, man. So you might want to go look up into that, man. And hey, man, knowledge is power, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, big facts. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, right now we're gonna get into some music. We're gonna jam out. We're gonna kick it off with this single. Is gonna be on Trap Doing Numbers by my nigga Marquise. It's called Big Pesos, and when we get back, we're gonna get back into this exclusive interview with the one and only, the legend, Lil Villain. Let's go. Hey.
What's going down, everybody? You're now tuning into Durty Muzik Radio, sponsored by Grade A Radio. In the building today, for the ones who tuning in, we got Mr. Lil Villain in the building.
The infamous one in the building.
Sir.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
So, man, tell me about what made you want to get into this industry.
The industry, shit. I just did it for fun, and I would just do a house party, freestyles, everybody house party were in back then, and everybody, wanted to show their skills, and that's always me, just, before that I used to do dancing, I used to be a break dancer and shit, do the heavy beat, the WAP and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, the Humpty Hump, you know what I'm saying, the Pitch Mode dance and shit, all that shit. I used to like dancing because that was a way to get the girls, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, you know, I just started, you know, I just was rhyming and I was good at rhyming and, you know what I'm saying, I just started doing that and I just knew people, you know what I'm saying, and I was staying with my boy Money Rich and Money Rich knew my boy Ike Man and Ike Man knew Grim and hey, voila, there I go.
What?
That's how I started. Really, I did it just to, just to get rid of frustration and stuff, you know what I'm saying, that was something I just do and, you know, and it really did something for me, you know, I appreciate the people who gave me the opportunity, you know, Most Hated Grim and on him to jump on the album. And you know, and from right there, you know, I'm here.
Did you ever expect it to take off like the way that it did? And did you expect so much attention when you was back then kicking freestyles and barely getting your foot on the door? Did you expect like that the kind of reaction you got? Because for a moment, from what I remember niggas out here treating y'all like superstars. You feel me? Like
straight up,
running to y'all like crazy, wanting to take pictures, wanting to autographs, hey, let me get a picture, like all this shit. You feel me?
Right.
Like, did they catch you by surprise?
Well, not really, because ever since I was little, man, I always liked the attention of, you know, I was always like, out with my uncle, you know what I'm saying, I always try to do more push-ups and shit. I wanted to be that little, you know, when it came to that type of stuff. When I was going to Anson Jones Elementary School, my first show I did was Roger Zapp, I Want to Be Your Man. I lip-synced it, and I was like probably 10 years old, and I was on a whole nother level, and the teachers and everybody like, damn, boy, what you singing? I'm like, man, that's what my sister be jamming, so I'll be jamming it too, so I thought it was live. And I knew that the teachers liked it because it was on their level, and guess what, man, I won that talent show back in that day, and ever since that, I just like the feeling, you know what I'm saying? And that was back at 10, when I was 10.
Big facts. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning to Durty Muzik Radio. We got the one and only, the infamous, most hated, aggravated, the one and only Lil Villain. For everybody that just tuned in, to all of our new listeners, you want to go ahead and give them your social media info, Villain, where they can follow you?
Gabriel Aguilar, 1976, Facebook, same thing with Instagram, and my YouTube is Lil Villain / the infamous Mexican. My Gmail, GabrielAguilar1976@gmail.com, features, whatever, hit me up. I'm independent. I ain't got no manager, you know what I'm saying? But if you people need some manager and stuff like that, need some help with your registering your music and stuff like that, and you know, whatever, holler at me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a cool dude, man. Each one teach one. I like to teach and reach into my people and let them know what the business is and watch out for these snakes.
So that's definitely something you're looking to get into, as far as, because I feel like right now, bro, like the way that I see the game, because you know I'm a student of the game, bro. Like you know me from way back, bro. Like I'm a student of the game.
Like we go way back.
Yeah, and I focus a lot on just learning. But what I see right now, I don't know if I'm pretty sure you see it. A lot of the younger generation always complains about the older generation not wanting to be some real niggas, like the way we call it. Niggas don't want to be real and don't want to teach the game. You got like, I don't want to name drop nobody, but you got big name artists from the city that don't show that kind of love, that don't show that kind of game. That it's like, what did you just say right now? Teach one, you know what I'm saying? Like,
teach one, yeah.
Yeah, and then how many artists right now, the bigger artists out here, bro? How many of them are really doing that?
None of them. I'm gonna tell you, none of them like that, and they all complain like, you know, man, we need to keep better. You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, grab one of them motherfuckers and teach them the game. Show them, don't just teach them the game. Let them give him a jewel to where he could come up off that and feed his family with that, you know what I'm saying? Don't just try to take his talent and just, you know what I'm saying, not give him shit. Just, you know what I'm saying, that's whack, man. What kind of OG does that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Or do you feel that what they're doing right now is putting like they just want to shelf, you thinking that it's like, I'm gonna sign you, but I'm just gonna sign you to keep you under me, and then I'm gonna shelve you, and I'm gonna put you on the shelf, and then I'm gonna continue being because honestly, bro, that's what I see right now. I see a lot of artists, like, they get signed to a label, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I just got signed to your label, but then instead of being like, wow, man, we're gonna put this guy out, we're gonna do an interview with Grade A, we're gonna do an interview with Durty Muzik, then we're gonna go to the Hustle Town Network, then we're gonna do this. It's like, nah, fuck that. You know, you're just gonna chill in your couch, you're gonna chill and do you. You know what, we're gonna get you, we're gonna build you slowly, but this whole time, you're the only artist that people seeing. You're the only artist, instead of, what about your artist that you just benched? Right. What about your artist that you just left there? Like, what about that guy? You know what I mean?
Right, straight up. And you know, everything's in the palm of your hand. You don't really need none of that shit, bro.
Facts.
All you need to do is just keep pushing and just, you know, build your own platform, bro. You know what I'm saying? Push your name. I mean, eventually they're gonna see you, bro. They're gonna see you. They're gonna keep watching what you download up into these. They're gonna see your name, man. On all the platforms. It ain't hard because they got these little these uploads like CD Baby or what's the other one they call
a TuneCore.
TuneCore, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got all these out
there. They got
DistroKid, and you know, and they got their own. They put out through iTunes and other places too. So they push you out through them, and man, it's just all on. It's just consistency, basically. Consistency. You know, if you really want it, you go get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did a lot of free shit, you know, not thinking like, you know, I didn't really, you know, see it like if it comes, it comes. But I'm gonna keep doing what I do. This is something I love. What I really try to push to the youngsters and everybody that do more of what you love and less of what you hate. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, but right now you gotta do more of what you hate to keep pushing the more of what you love. If you catch my drift on that, like, you gotta have a job to push this music, man. Because if you ain't got nothing and you want to be independent, man, and you want to depend on the record label and people like that, they're gonna hold you back, bro. I mean, shit. Then don't get me wrong, you got some good ones out there, but then you got recuperate.
Hey,
that's not good.
That's the key word. I feel like not enough artists know what that word recuperate really means.
Yeah.
It's like artist free game. Anybody watching on TV, free game. If you the artist get in advance and you get signed for $1 million, let's say they give you $1 million, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if they sign you for $1 million, you as a record label, you expect to get your million back.
Yeah, I mean, cause like nothing's free in this world, brother. I don't care what no one says. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get all that back. Trust that before you even get yours.
And then you might end up with like 20,000. You might end up with maybe 30, 40,000. Because at the end of the day, look, that video you shot wasn't free. The graphics you got wasn't free. The mixing and mastering they did for you wasn't free. The studio time wasn't free. Getting your tracks mastered, nothing is free in the music industry. So that's one thing that I feel that not enough people know, because there's not enough people, bro, that really talk about it. Like we're talking about, you got the big dogs out here that really should be building the next generation, and it's like I feel like even people like should have been supporting, like when the Sauce ones first came out. Like I feel like everybody should have jumped on that wave and supported the shit out. But you know what they did? It's like I feel like they turned their back on the movement, and we Texas allowed the movement to move to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because you notice now. It's like there was a kid the other day that we were talking, and this little nigga told me that the double cup came from Future, bro. Like the styrofoam cup and the whole lean and the purple, it came from Future, bro. Like that made me feel some type of way. Like Houston, that I was like, nah. Look, homie, that's our culture, bro. Yeah. I'm like, we made that, we built that. Like that's like DJ Squid. That's like rooted from way back in the, you know, we fucking the Drink City, like. What are you talking about? Nah, Future made it, but they don't know, bro, because everybody assumes a generation of the drip. But all of that is Atlanta. Yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? But we created the whole movement. You know what I'm saying?
When we were sick, my grandma used to give us Tussin eggs.
What? Ladies and gentlemen, for those that don't know, that's way back in the
Tussin eggs.
Yeah, that's baby medicine to get you fucked up. You know what I mean? Hey, big facts.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but with that being said, you want to go ahead and introduce this record that we're about to play, Lil Villain, Mac Grace, Los Grace, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. This one right here, this song is real special, man, you know what I mean? It's just self-explanatory when you hear it, you know, big ups to Manic on there, and my boy Scripture King, and Mac Grace, and his brother Los Grace, man. Real special guys to me right there, man. Yeah, man, real special dudes right there, man. Big up to them boys, SUC for life, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy, man? I'm gonna tell you one thing. You know, I jam this song every day, bro. Like, I've been jamming this song every day for a good minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I jammed it, so this is my shit right here. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to Durty Muzik Radio, sponsored by Grade A, and you are now watching Durty Muzik TV. Let's go, hey!
What's going down, everybody? You're now tuning in to Durty Muzik Radio, sponsored by Grade A Radio. For the ones tuning in, we got Mr. Lil Villain in the building, man.
What's good, y'all? What's good, man?
So, man, tell me.
Yeah.
What made you come up with Lil Villain? The name.
That was a name given to me by one of my homies, you know what I'm saying? And his name was Ricky Castillo.
Hey, shout out to Ricky.
Yeah, we was in Canales Courts. That's in Second Ward. It's not even there no more. It's Little Mexico. You know what I'm saying? That whole neighborhood been demolished. You know what I'm saying? That's Canales Courts. It's called Canales Courts, and we were living there. And I used to always hang around with the Pachuquillos and shit. And they used to work. You know, it was just a thing. You know, and well, you know, when I was riding with him, we used to just, you know. I was just always, you know, he always had good toys and shit. I was just stealing shit. And you know what I'm saying? And then I forget I have his shit at my house. Like, man, goes mine, bro. Man, you're a little villain, bro. I'm like, fuck it, I guess I am, bro. But I always give him back his shit, though. But that actually stuck with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lil Villain, man.
But you know, Villain, that's something I want to talk about, too, that you touched on it. How do you feel about that, like, as far as, like, because I know you remember, like I remember the hood, the way the Second Ward looks right now. Right. Shout out to my hood. But
Edu, yeah, the so-called Edu, man.
The way that the hood is now, like it's not that same feel. When I go back to my hood and when I'm riding around, because I'm there every day.
It's really sad.
Really sad. I feel like
depression to me, bro. Because man, I've been through Second Ward. A lot of it's kind of basically just, you know, man, especially all back over there by Guadalupe Church, all them little neighborhoods they making all that shit to condos now. Even Kelly Courts is gone, physical.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All that shit's gone, bro. I used to roam through all that. I used to be in Clayton Homes, bro. That shit's like, it's still there.
But it's practically close to being like made into a whole, into like a whole condominiums.
Right, that's what they're doing straight up. And it kind of crazy because it's like they run, like they did Third Ward and First Ward, all that. They just getting big and they're really trying to get rid of everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
You know, I big ups to Slim Thug. That dude's doing his thing because, you know, he's buying back his neighborhood. I like the slogan he came up with, like, buy your neighborhood, let's buy our neighborhood back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's trillers to the trillers, man. I mean, that's what we need to do because right now, man, a lot of people, what they tend to do, what they say, I want to get rich and leave the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't come back, but eventually that's your child. That's like everything, you know. I mean, so I don't know how people feel that way. I mean, I would never feel that way, bro.
Yeah, facts.
I keep it 100 till I'm gone, man. I'm still here, bro. I got to, man, because I feel like there's kids out here that you know, they need someone like that to just chop it up and teach them and let them know about what the difference from back then and now and how it is and how it was and you know. You know, so stuff they didn't know. It's like knowledge, like, man, like if you really, you know, like Joe Campos Torres, if you know about that guy, he was a dude that was killed back in the day, the first H-Town riot. You know what I'm saying? It was in Moody Park, man, and that's like, you got kids that don't even know about that, bro.
Oh, right there off of York, right?
H-Town, now, that was or Moody Park riot.
Moody Park.
Yeah. It was like, you know, that was our first H-Town riot with the laws and everything. Yeah. It was black and brown because they killed a Latino, you know, he's related to my family, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, so that was kind of crazy. So that was something I remember about that, man, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know about that, and that's like straight knowledge for the Latinos in Houston that don't know that, man. Know your fucking history, man, because y'all boys is tripping out there if y'all don't know nothing about that, man.
Hey, big facts. And you see, like, the way that I see the way going, bro, in the next, I would say in the next 5 years, I don't want to say Second Ward might be completely gone, but I do want to say that it ain't gonna be nothing close to what it was. Like, what was it? 2 weeks ago, they offered my mom $250,000, bro, to buy the property. You know what they want to do with the property?
What's that?
They want to tear it down, and they want to build condominiums, bro. And bro. for us, this is the common sense that I feel like some people lack. It's like, so they're buying my parents' house for $250, right? I mean, for $250,000, right?
Right.
Okay. You know how many condominiums? Because the old school houses in the hood, you remember they used to come with them big old lots, and they used to come with that big old backyard and big space, basically. Right. And well, to make a long story short, basically they can build they could build about 6 condominiums.
Building up.
Because they're building up, and then the neighbor is like this. It's an arm. It's an arm length. It's an arm length away is your neighbor. They can build about 6 or 7 condos in my mom's property in her whole house. If they knock down the garage, knock down the whole house, they could build about 6 condominiums there, bro.
Staying off
Each one of them is gonna be about anywhere from 400,000 to 600,000. You do the math and how much money, and then they want to give my people 250,000 to buy their property.
Really
tear it down.
them like a big dog.
No, bro,
Just
like
flip it.
that's what I told my like I was like, we can't allow these people, because that's what they're doing, bro. They're coming in and they're kicking everybody out.
I forgot what it's called, man. I had it in my head, but I just it's called, man. What's that shit called?
Gentrification.
There you go. That is the dude.
Facts.
Yes, that is the dude, man.
And to be honest, I think that's fucked up.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro. But but we can't get mad about ourselves, for ourselves, because it starts with us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna do what they do, but if we allow it, my G. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Strength in numbers, people. Come on, man. Strength in numbers, man. Each one teach one. That's why I keep saying that, man. You know what I mean? I mean, if your family was born there, and you got like, man, come on, bro. That's the roots right there, bro. You gotta hold that down, man.
Facts.
It's crazy,
I would want to make some serious money and come back and buy my whole hood.
Real.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Like I remember that spot where Raul used to stay at, right there in the corner of Eastwood and Harrisburg. They knocked that whole bitch down.
Man,
I know you seen that, because I was up there all the time. Like, they knocked that whole bitch down.
I think they're gonna make a condom.
Yep. And then the apartments that were right next to that corner, the other two, the brick ones, they're knocking those down.
Straight up.
Yep.
I used to live in them apartments back in the day.
Yep, I seen that. They got that sign right there that they're basically gonna demolish that whole. I think it's 2 buildings, or I don't know if they're doing both or one, but I'm pretty sure they're doing both. You know what I mean? Because remember, it was 2. It was that one, and then the one next to it.
It was like a white one on the corner, then there was the brick ones.
Yeah,
2
well,
brick ones.
both of them are getting rid of them.
Wow,
they're getting rid of them, and that whole
block.
little. Think about it. That whole little block that in the metropolitan area, whatever they want to call it.
Right.
Think about it. That whole little area is gonna be nothing but condos. What's that word again?
Gentrification.
Gentrification. Man.
Facts. I can't say that word, but
Gentrified. You could say that.
yes.
Gentrification, guys. I remember that, man. Oh my God, that's so crazy, but that's so true, though. G, it's happening. It's there, and it's gonna come, bro. You know what I'm saying? Unless people stand fast and do what they do, but
Either that, or I've always said it's like, cool, I'm gonna sell it, but hey, I know what I'm worth. Give me 500,000.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know what I'm worth, because off of my land, you're gonna make probably a few million off of my land. So if you're gonna make a few million, 500,000 ain't nothing for you to give me.
Do your homework on it.
Yeah, do your homework, man. Yeah. If not, hire a real estate agent. Somebody's bound to help you. Yeah, somebody's bound to help you make it happen.
Hire a builder, man.
Yeah, a builder, something. But ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned in to Durty Muzik Radio. We have the one and only Lil Villain, the infamous one, a legend in the building. You know what I'm saying? Oh, matter of fact, talk to me about the award when they gave you the Legend Award.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, that was a great feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? We did a show, and these guys that most hated, we ain't seen each other in like years, bro.
Was that the first time that y'all were really reunited?
Yeah. And man, it's so crazy, man. Big prayers to my boy Slinky, man, because he had an accident, and right now he's not moving. He's like, I don't want to just say, but last I heard, he's a mushroom, bro. Vegetable.
Yeah,
vegetable. Yeah.
He's not. And he never.
He's not all there.
He wasn't able to get his award, man. So it's like, man, bro, that's kind of sickening. You know what I'm saying? But big ups to my boy, man. And his family, man. From love and respect. You know what I mean? My boy Slinky, what's up from Sackmore? What's up? But when we got an award, man, it was cool because we all was there, and some of us weren't even in good terms, but we came together, and just like some grown men, and we came and got our award, and we did a nice show, man, and it was epic, man. It was something to see, and from that point, we're back, we chopping it up, I'm willing to do whatever with them cats. I mean, they know they could just call me and we'll make it happen, Hey, it's going down.
How many members was it originally?
Really, it was Loco, Filero, Balazos, Troublemaker, Shadow, Grim, me, Ike, Prankster, Slinky. Yeah. I don't know how much was that.
Yeah, it's like 9.
Yeah.
How many was that? Anybody kept counting?
I didn't count.
Oh,
Almost, yeah, about 9.
You know, that was all of us on there. You know, everyone I named, we was the ones doing our thing. You know what I mean? I was just the youngest, and it wasn't really too much active as they were, but you know, I'm active now. You know what I'm saying? I was more active in the streets on the cool straight up. That's how my name's ringing the bells.
Yeah. Oh, look, for ladies and gentlemen, for those people that don't know, there's a lot to Lil Villain that you know, what you see now is not the same Lil Villain that was talked about heavy, that was talked about in a very negative way in the streets. And by that I mean Lil Villain was that one person that, hey, if you get out of line, he's gonna check you, they're gonna press you. He's that one that was gonna get out there and scrap it out with you. He's that whatever needed to happen. Lil Villain was that. I feel like now you change your ways and now you're more on. But I know you can go back to that. You know what I'm saying?
I can. But you know, I changed my name from Villain to Infamous Mexican. I changed my name to that because all these cases I have went to court for. Like, man, I had some nasty cases, bro.
Yeah.
To the point where I kept on beating my cases. I took them to trial and I beat my cases and I went broke on them. And man, you tell me how many Mexicans or minority, let me just put it that way, go to the state of Texas and beat every case they had without getting sent to the penitentiary. I had attempted murder case, aggravated assault to a police officer, aggravated robbery, man, you name it, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the Lord had plans for me and he knew my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? I only did it because I needed to and I didn't really have no good guidance. You know what I'm saying? But that's why now, you know, in the position I am, I speak righteously and you know, humbly to a lot of these young cats and try to teach them other ways because now, man, you know, you're doing 90% of your time if they give you anything.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And these cats are like, back then, bro, it was like cool to go to jail. No, dude, that's not cool. It was never cool. You know what I'm saying? And like now, you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of still the same way. These cats don't give a dang, man. It's crazy. They ain't no more fighting. People want to shoot. Leave that alone, man. You know what I'm saying? But
making songs about murder my mind.
You know,
it's like that guy, YNW Melly. They charged him with they charged him with premeditated murder because he has that one song, "Murder on My Mind."
Straight
up.
I
got murder. Yeah, so basically he got that song, and it turns out, bro, that 2 months later, his friend, 2 months later after they put out the song, his two basically like his best friends, like the people that were in his crew. Ended up killed. And then they're saying that this fool rode around with the bodies and they rode around with the bodies and blah 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 blah.
That's crazy you say that because not too long ago I read something about where the law is gonna start charging these rappers for what they saying on the verses, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, but what they show in the videos too.
I actually read that.
Bro, they gave them that they're charging them with not attempted murder. They're charging them with premeditated murder.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Meaning because in the song, it's even worse because in the song that's what he was talking about the entire time. I got murder on my mind. This and that.
And them people really try to hang you, cause man, they try to hang me on this one case, bro. I came on the news and everything for it, man, which was all bull crap and my name came clear. If they end up finding the dude, he really did it. So they really kind of helped me out, put on the news, and they kind of slandered my name. Made me look real sick, bro.
Slandering your name is an understatement, bro. That was fucking your name up, like, cause I remember seeing that on the press, and the first time I ever seen you on the news,
it's still on YouTube.
Yeah, the first time I seen it on the news, I started tripping. I was like, what the fuck, like he's on the news, and I'm over here. Remember my mom being in the room over here, like, man, I know him. What you pues es malo. Cause you know, hey, Mexican, old school Mexican ladies assume that.
Yeah, already. You know what I mean? The media, man, media make you the bad person, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
they came with SWAT and helicopters and dogs.
Man, bro.
My grandma's house.
Bro, it's crazy, bro.
Man, crazy.
Which was I kind of blessed that happened because I really realized who were my friends at the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like.
A lot of snakes in the grass.
Now I'm doing everything. God's blessing me, and what I've been doing with my time. You know what I'm saying, doing it right. He's been blessing me. All the people now is like, man, I don't really need to kick it with no one because I already seen who it was, who was here, and who was what. I'm glad that happened. So, you know, everything happens for a reason, man. So, you know, when you're really at your worst point, man, it really might be for something greater, man. So that's what a lot of people got to remember, too. So stay positive, keep pushing, you know what I'm saying?
And it was true that there was a lot of people back then that they had said that they were going to have your back. And then a lot of rappers, because I remember you went on that rant when you started calling out, you know, Lucky from Lucky. Everybody, you was calling out everybody and your mama, and then you was mad, talking all kinds of mad shit. And I remember the videos that it says on YouTube is a Little Villain goes off on
viral.
Little Villain goes off on rappers or
H-Town Latin rappers.
Yeah, and you was name dropping everybody.
Yeah, I was name dropping. I did because I was spitting facts, man. I knew they weren't finna do nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I know that. I know that for a fact they weren't gonna do that. You know, nothing. But you know, it's not about that. You know, I mean, I see the cats. You know, man, that we all pushing now. You know,
you fix those relationships with them, or everything was cool.
Me and Lucky cool. You know what I'm saying. I try to reach out to that boy T, but I guess he's still skeptical.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Is that boy T from Second War?
Well, you know, I never knew him for Second War. He got his grandma's houses there and stuff, but you know.
You know why I asked that? Because a lot of people assume he's from Second War, but I'm from Second War. I grew up in that shit. I've never seen him.
A lot of homies getting mad because he's like, man, tell that dude Second War is not Southeast. You know, which is true. You know what I'm saying? It's
definitely not true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, I mean, you know, but the cat's doing something positive. I mean, he's not out there robbing, doing no stealing. Like, he's doing the music, which is cool. Keep doing your thing, man. I mean, if you're doing that, I mean, I'll support you, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, one thing I do not support is like, you know, if man, your head ain't big enough to shake another man's hand, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those are your fans. Those people who love you. If you turn your head or don't even want to shake your people's hand, they be like, you too good to even shake someone's hand, man. You know what, man? You sick, bro. Those are the people who buying your CDs and stuff like that, man. You cannot do people like that, bro. And remember, those are the people who put you on, man. Those are people out there making you subs, man. So humble yourself, man. Shake people's hand, bro.
Shaking hand, kiss babies.
Hey, what was that, Bree?
Shaking hand and kissing babies.
That's that formula that I talk about. Look, ladies and gentlemen, that's the formula I talk about all the time. All the time, kissing hands and shaking babies. Why? Because you gotta think of it. We as artists, it's like we're. I'm not gonna use Trump as an example. Let's use Obama. It's like running for president like Obama ran for president, right? It's us as artists. It's like we're building a campaign. Right. So whenever we out there,
you gotta be loved, not hated.
Yeah. So whenever we out there, hey, how you doing? And I feel like that because everywhere I go, bro, I do that with everybody. I mean, oh, how you doing? My name's Lil Flo. I'm from Houston, Texas. I give them the whole roll.
You give them that good vibe.
I give them that good vibe.
You want to give them that vibe too, like, man, I like this dude, man. Yeah. Oh, man, he's cool. Whoa, man.
And then I'll bless them with something because look. Artists out there, anybody listening, give them something. Give the fans something free. It don't matter what it is. Right. Give them a business card. Give them a piece of candy. Give them something to remember you by. Because at the end of the day, that's one thing I've realized, bro. When you go and then a lot of artists go out there. Oh yeah, they follow me on SoundCloud. Like nobody's gonna follow you on SoundCloud. You feel me? Right. But when you out there and you give them, oh man, here you go. Check out this flyer. Or, man, here you go, man. I'm gonna put you down with a free T-shirt. If they don't remember nothing about you, they'll remember. I remember that one chubby dude. You know what I'm saying? From Houston, they gave me a free shirt. Yeah. Like he'll remember that. If you don't remember nothing, and then I'll be like, hey, remember I threw you a shirt. Oh, that was you. Yeah, it's Leo Flo, bro. Boom, you made a connection for life.
About them shirts, bro, because when I had them 713 Stunner shirts on, I was slanging them out the back, man. I just got tired of them. I was buying them. I just started giving them away. And man, every person I gave a shirt to, bro, they all came back to me probably like 5, 6, 10 years back. Hey, remember that one shirt? Like, remember Jacinto? He told me, man, hey, bro, he East End Entertainment. And now he's a boss, bro. He's putting music out there.
He's a big dude.
He's putting music out there now. He's got his own stuff now. And he was a fan back then, bro. You know, he was like, hey man, I remember you from Villain, man. I'm like, what's up, bro? He's like, back in the day, man, you know what, bro? You might not remember, bro, but hey, bro, it made me what I'm doing now because that was so 100 of you. Yo, man, you gave me a 713 Stunner shirt, man. It didn't even fit me, bro. I still put that bitch on. Hey, and now he got what's up? Big shout out to East End Entertainment, man. he's doing stuff, you know, and he got his own little record label. They got, man, that's pretty cool, man. It's just something I just had to share because you're right about that, bro. That goes real far, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what you want for. You want long-term fans.
Okay,
bro.
you want me to drop another gem? This is for the artists listening out there. Let me drop another gem.
Yes,
when you out on the road doing shows, people be like, oh, how come you and your team y'all performing in front of 200-300 people, or how come y'all in front of all these people? Where all these people coming from? It's a secret. It's not a secret, but I call it a secret. Before we get on stage, we usually have entertainment. Like on the last show in San Antonio, we had 2 models. We took 2 models from here, from Houston.
Right.
We took them out there to the town. But before we started performing, 2 minutes prior to start performing, we had them go up there and just start shaking the ass and dancing and bringing the people. People stopping, bringing the, and then we come out and the first thing we say, who wants some free merchandise in this bitch? And then everybody's like, what, free merchandise? Next thing you know, boom, here they come. They're flocking to the stage. Next thing you know, you look, you got a little ocean of people just from the front all the way to the back. You know what I'm saying? From the back, and they're all going crazy whenever you start throwing the t-shirts and
everything.
Yeah.
All of that.
Hey, you know what, bro?
They eat it up,
you
bro.
say that, bro. Now, I've been hearing your little points. You know, I strongly advise you to do a little book, a tip on how to.
Hey.
Never know, bro.
Yeah.
Never know, bro.
Becoming a rapper for dummies.
Yeah.
Hey, up and coming rapper for dummies, right? One-on-one.
Key tips of success in the rap game while performing and stuff.
And you know what's crazy, bro? I actually put a book together like that, but it wasn't for that.
Right.
What I started putting a book together for. It was for talking about the publishing, talking about copyright, talking about how to do this, and a lot of people don't know. Lydia.com. It's a website. It's fucking like $10, or it's like $10.99 a month or some shit like that. But in that website, bro, it's basically a website where they teach you everything you need to know. They teach you in that website. You know what I mean? Like they go and they break it down and then
say
they put
that one more time, man. That's
Lydia.com. LYDIA.com. Y'all need to make sure that y'all mess with that, because trust me when I tell you, that's a lot of free game right there. And I'm giving y'all
power, brother.
Free game. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning in to Durty Muzik Radio. We're going to get into this song. Hey, Lil Villain, go ahead and introduce this song. This is one of my favorite songs as well. I Need Some Time.
Oh, man, this song right here, man, this is Need Some Time. It's a single I put out, man. It's a song I had, you got to love yourself before you love anything and anything else, man. You know what I'm saying? Check it out.
Yeah, you're not tuning to Durty Muzik Radio, sponsored by Grade A. Let's go!
What's going down, everybody? You're now tuning into Durty Muzik Radio, sponsored by Grade A Radio. For the ones who didn't know, now you know. Mr. Lil Villain in the building.
The infamous Mexican in the building, most hated, aggravated in the building, Lil Villain in the building. Hey, certified legend. Big facts.
Certified legend. Earlier, you were talking about how you want to teach the young ones knowledge and all that.
Right.
You being an artist, just yourself, what do you want to give back, not only to community, but to just everybody?
Well, man, some good music, some life, good old life music, and we got our own publishing company called Industry Inc., and I want to give free knowledge away as well, man. If you don't really know what you doing and you really want to get into the game and you don't want to join a record label and get messed up, man, look here, man. I'm reaching out to the youth. Come holler at me. If you love this, man, I'm gonna teach you right, man. Just I feel like they'll love me more if I teach them how to drink, you know what I'm saying, and get their own money in the game and show them how to be their own independent.
Teach them how to fish.
Ringleader, yeah. Teach them how to fish, yeah, man. So, yeah, man, holler at me, man, I really encourage y'all to do that, man, because I'll reach out. I want to give, I'll give back, most definitely, man, and I want to lace them up right, you know what I'm saying?
Big facts. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all gotta make, what is it called again?
It's called Industry Inc. Publishing,
Industry Inc. Publishing.
Holler at your boy Villain, man, you reach me on, Facebook, y'all know where I'm at, man, just don't be scared to holler at me, man, and, it's on you, free knowledge, man, let's see what you gonna do. I already told it to y'all, come get me, holler at me.
Hey, big facts. Ladies and gentlemen, also, before we get off air, I want to let everybody know, I want everybody to visit our website. It's going to be below your screen. It's www.flashart.com. That's a PHLASH.art. Or wait, Flash art. All together. Figure it out.
It'll be on the screen.
It'll be on the screen. Don't listen to me. Don't pay attention. But, ladies and gentlemen, you are not tuning in to Durty Muzik Radio. We got the one and only, the infamous Mexican in the building, Lil Villain.
Legendary.
For sure.
Legendary. Big facts. So, bro, earlier we were talking about shows. So you 1,000% on a mission to go out of town and make some shows happen, bro. Because
oh
if
man,
so,
most definitely, bro. I'm all for that, bro.
I'm gonna make that happen, bro. And
Let's make it happen.
I'm gonna hit you up,
Right.
and we just gonna hit the road, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, man. I'm down.
You know we do the old school way. We carpool. You know what I mean?
Hey, already, bro.
I got the bourbon. It's in the shop, but I got the bourbon coming.
Let's
You
do
feel
it.
me? It's gonna come back in full
Bourbon
effect.
Mobile.
Yeah, cause my bourbon's been out, bro. But that's my traveling. That's
Hey,
what
I love traveling, bro. Those were the good days,
Those-
man.
those-
Traveling, you know.
they're-
Were you trashing hotels?
No.
Nah.
Hello.
I love my hotel.
Like other
Keep my
people I
shit
know over
clean.
here.
I like
Green.
quietness, bro.
That's the rockstar life.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
bro, we had took Bree to
Yeah.
I forgot where did we go? Was it San Antonio?
No, Victoria.
Oh,
We went to
Alex.
Victoria, Texas. Villain and
Yeah.
good old Bree over here wanted to trash us. She's like, man, it's time to get on. I gotta live my life like a rock star. I gotta trash this hotel. And I was all like, nigga, it's on my credit card. No, you don't. You know what I mean? And, but she was just playing around. But the way she's like, oh, I gotta live the life of a rock star. You know, I gotta go trash this hotel. I was like, nah, you ain't
She
trashing
looks so
shit.
innocent. She don't look like she would do some crazy stuff like that,
Bro, don't get
No.
her started, bro. Like, she's wearing glasses for a reason. Right? Just kidding. But, anyways, facts. But, anyways, Villain, go ahead and give them your social media one more time.
bro. Hey, man, Gabe Raglar, 1976. Gabriel at
I think it was 19 something.
1976. Gabe Raglar, 1976 at what's that?
Gmail?
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram.
And that's my Gmail and Gabe Raglar, Facebook, and my YouTube, Lil Villain / the infamous Mexican. My email is just gaberaglar1976@gmail.com. That's if you want to learn that knowledge, come holler at me, man. I'm
Hey,
giving it
big
free.
fact.
I want to teach y'all something, man. Don't go get your talent stowed away and not make no money out of it. Let me teach you. Let me show you what's up. It's all love.
But another thing, before we get off air too, what you think about these snakes in the grass in the game, man? What you think
Man.
about these snakes in the grass, bro? That
Hey
pretend to
man,
be
you
your
know what I
friends
think
and-
about it, man. My name is Gabriel,
Right.
bro. If you look at God is my strength, man. That's what my name means, man. And you know, Gabriel's the one killing that snake. That's what I feel about him.
Okay.
Okay.
Playing no game.
You know what I'm saying? Come righteous with it, man. Righteous mind, righteous path, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do, man. I'm switched up. I'm a whole different man now, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a fool, though. Don't get me wrong. Just, you know,
I
God
say
knows
you
my
can go
heart.
back any moment. You know what I
God
mean?
knows my heart, and He knows what I'm trying to do. So let's get it, man. I'm not saying I'm religious, but you know, I'm just more wise, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a wise man, bro. Starting to get these gray hairs.
Yeah, you've actually. I think you've been like one of the few that's actually put your knowledge from the streets and everything that you learn in the game. Like you're one of the few that's actually put that shit to work at. And like the homie said, like you're not focused on. You know, you already got your stripes. You already got what you needed from these streets. So
Straight like
now
that.
it's time to see Villain, the CEO Villain,
Right.
putting artists on and catching plays and helping artists with the publishing and
Straight up.
becoming a real boss in the game. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
and, you know,
Like,
I have people come tell me, man, what's up, man? Let me sign with you. I feel bad to even want to sign somebody because I'm like, man, nah, just let me show you what you got to do. You don't need me around your back. You don't need me to pay you a check. You need you to get your own check. Let me lace you up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't trying to hold nobody down. I'm trying to show somebody
Trying to
what's
build
up.
them.
Yeah, build
Yeah.
something. You know?
see, I feel like I don't want to say I'm stuck, but I feel like I fall in that boat because that's what I'm doing right now, bro. Like on some real shit. Like that's the mentality I'm on. I'm on that.
That's live, bro.
I'm on that CEO mentality where man, I'm trying to put my team on. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You know, we barely got our company LLC.
Yeah.
We did the whole business. So for those that don't know, you need to get your company
License
LLC.
liability.
Yeah, it's a limited liability
Limited
company.
liability.
It basically it covers you, it protects you. Somebody,
Get all your
you know, in
paperwork
case you
right.
want to sue me, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But anyways, that's the way that I look at it, bro. Like that's where I'm in the position that I'm at, and then I have artists like Brianna under me. I have artists like Chris Nomad under me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to bestow my knowledge, but you gotta think of it like this. But at the same time that I'm doing it, I'm still learning the game myself. It's not like I'm already at this stage when I know everything and I can just give the game. It's like that's why I tell them everything that we doing it right though. I'm showing them the right
trials
way.
and tribulations.
But they also gotta understand that whenever something goes wrong, you gotta understand. I'm learning the game right along. When I fuck up, it's because there's something knowledge-wise that I didn't know. And I took a risk. I took a risk to try, and then when it didn't work out, like I had done this epic move, and I'm gonna tell you, it's like, and I told nobody it's my epic move, bro. I signed 4 artists. I signed 4 artists in a course of 3 days. Like signed to contracts, paperwork, everything, bro. I did that. Good. But I'm gonna tell you where I fucked up. I said one or two things. This move is either gonna be very legendary or this move is gonna come and blow up in my face. And this move came back and it blew up in my face. Like it didn't work out the way that. So out of the 4, I had to drop 2 artists, and then I ended up with Bree and I ended up with Chris. Okay. But a lot of people don't know that I actually signed 4 artists within 3 days of each other. I signed everybody within 3 days, and I was like, so it's gonna work. And then the other 2, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. So I had to do right on December 31st, right before the New Year came around. I dropped both of them because I needed to start fresh and focus back on what I had on the team already. So I went back to focus on her and to focus on Chris, and that's where we're at now. But it's like, if I didn't take those opportunities, bro, I would have never learned if it was gonna work or not.
You stepped out that box. You weren't scared to step out that box because that's what you got to do. Something, take risk. Some people don't think you never take that risk, you're never gonna know, brother. Yep. So you did a good thing, man. Just keep pushing, man. Just like I keep saying.
Hey, big facts. And well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to a conclusion to this interview. I want to thank you, Lil Villain, for coming out and bestowing some knowledge. Yeah. Of course, I want to thank our lovely host, Miss Brianna. But make sure you follow us everywhere on Instagram at Durty Muzik, DURTY_MUZIK_radio on Instagram, and follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, and all that good stuff at Leo Flow Music, LEOFLO Music. And big shout out to our sponsors. Big shout out to the Royal Show. Shout out to Comcast, AT&T, and shout out to everybody tuning in around the world one time.
For sure.
You can find me on Facebook at Brianna Reyes, and on Instagram and Snapchat at OLLG Brianna.
Hey, it's Villain, man. You can find me,
everywhere, man. With that being said, you are now tuned in to Durty Muzik Radio, Grade A Radio, Durty Muzik TV. Let's go. Hey, we out.